everyone, welcome back to CJ's Plants. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys about my bean plants. So in this video, I'm going to show my hyacinth bean, which is this bean plant right over here. There's the trunk. Okay, focus, there it is, the trunk. Alright. And then, my Lima bean. Finally, my winged bean. There it is. The winged bean. Alright. And I'm also going to show you some other beans which are right over there. Alright. First, I'm going to show you the hyacinth bean. So, this video is really going to act as a little bit as a time capsule to show the bean plants as they are now, to hopefully compare them, to compare with the future bean plants in the future. So first we have our hyacinth bean. There is a little baby tomato growing there too, and some other baby papayas. I have to remove these little guys before they get too big. And there's also some peppers, which I'll just let them grow here. Anyways, back to the important stuff. Here is the hyacinth bean. It grows here. It splits off into two. So the second one grows up through here, up through here. This other plant that you see, that with these leaves and let it focus. Okay, with these leaves and the stem, these are not beans. I have no idea what this is. If you know what this is, then tell me in the comments. I think it might be a cucamelon, but I don't really know for sure. So just tell me in the comments. So here's my first Lima bean. No, dang it. I meant to say hyacinth bean. My first plant bean here is a hyacinth bean. So it has this first little stem here. The stem grows up through here. There are a few little side shoots of it. It grows up through here. And then this is a little offshoot. And then there's also a main stem right over here of the hyacinth bean. As you can see, leaves are pretty healthy, pretty large leaves, doing really good. It's threaded up through here. Mix it up through there, goes all the way up there. There's more of the hyacinth bean. Sorry for saying Lima bean earlier. This is a hyacinth bean. It grows up through there. There's one little hyacinth bean shoot going up through there. There's also some going all the way back there. As you can see, if you look really closely, there's one of the hyacinth bean shoots is curling up through that little shoot going up. As you can see, the green stem in the very middle of the screen, you can see two little vines growing up through it. Those are hyacinth beans, and it continues to grow up through those. As you can see, it's growing all the way up there. You can see the top of it. Oh, there's the top of it. Okay, I just found it. The top of it is right. Let me get my finger into the screen. The top of the plant is at the very tip of my finger. See? That is the very top of this hyacinth bean. It is getting very, very tall. At the very tip of my finger, that's the top of the hyacinth bean. It's getting so tall, and it's so young. Such an amazing, amazing hyacinth bean. There's also some other side shoots growing all throughout the plant. I'm just pointing out the major ones, or the ones that grew the most. There's more of this unknown plant. Those shoots that I just showed you are from this second one over here. It grows up through here. It splits into two somewhere, and it grows into those taller ones, and then it also splits off into the second part. Here it is. There's a little, maybe some kind of junction. There's one that grows up through there, and then there's another one that grows up through here. Here it is. So There's some hyacinth bean that's threaded through here. It's growing. It's growing a little bit, not too much. I don't know why this area is not growing as much, but there is some growth from the hyacinth bean. It's doing pretty good. It's growing. It's not growing as much through here as it's doing through here, but I'd rather it grow up because it gets more sun and it can produce these much bigger leaves. And then I also have some sayotes growing here. They did not do very well, as you can see. Yeah, the sayotes are not doing very good. This one's doing kind of good. I got to thread it up into the tree. There's that one. It's not really doing too well. There's that one in the middle. It is actually managing to survive. This is part of it. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for the hyacinth bean. And then now for the lima bean. This lima bean was planted today. Soil is very, very new, as you can see. Lima bean is very, very small. The plant, here it is. So it grows up through here. Starting off through here, grows up through there, and stops right over there. So my plan is to have this lima bean grow up into maybe once the plant gets long enough, I'm gonna have this little guy. I'm gonna have it trellis up into this one, and then it's just gonna grow up from there. So not too much. Here's some more sayotes, not doing so well. Then I have my winged bean. The winged bean is the first bean that I planted here to grow into this tree, and it's doing pretty good. But the hyacinth bean is older. Here is the stem of the winged bean. It's doing good. Got its some pretty old leaves. Grows up through here, grows up through here, it continues up through there. Here's another leaf. There's the stem again. There's the stem. And then there's a little junction point here. It splits off two branches from so as the trunk is growing, there's a junction point right over here. 1, 2 junction points. And then it continues off. This stem used to be the main stem, but I laid it down because it was growing slowly as it grew up into there. Here it is. There's a little side shoot growing out through here. Oh, focus camera. Okay, so here it is. Continues to go through here. I threaded it through. I kind of threaded it through the tree to continue to make it grow more. I guess, or maybe to provide it with more sun because it wasn't getting enough sun. Here's another side shoot. Continues to grow. As you can see, I've threaded it through the tree. More leaves, more leaves, more leaves. And then finally the top of it. This top is growing very, very slowly. I don't know why. Maybe because it's at the very end of the plant. And maybe it's that the two sucker shoots that are growing out at the junction point are probably taking all of the energy, or I don't know. Yeah, probably, and it's just not allowing this little guy to grow very much. This guy is growing extremely, extremely slowly, but hopefully his growth can pick up, just like the hyacinth bean. Gosh, such big leaves. Here's a little okra as well I have on the side. All right. And then over here, here's one junction. Here's another one of the winged bean. Winged bean grows up through here. Let me get on top of this ledge. Okay. So here's the winged bean. Oh my gosh, it is growing. So here's more of it. And as you can see, right over here, here is one of the stems, and then there's another stem right over there. There's one stem here, There's another stem here where you can see the leaves. As you can see, it's growing pretty tall. It's growing pretty good from that junction point. The second one also splits off later on from the plant that was laid down. And as you can see, yep, look, it's growing up through here, goes up through there, and it ends up there. There's another one. This one, kind of, it's currently growing up through there. You can see the stem right over there. Where is it? It's kind of hard to see the stem, but it is clear that this one right over here is like growing through this little patch, and then this other one is growing pretty high. This winged bean is absolutely exploding in growth, especially this other one. In fact, it's not taller than the hyacinth bean, but it's starting to rival how high the hyacinth bean has grown. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for this winged bean. As you can see, it has sent up a really, it has shot up, or I don't know, yeah, shot up a really high shoot of the bean. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how high the hyacinth bean and the winged bean grows and how they compete. Alright, and then I'm gonna go down from this ledge over here. Camera's gotta focus. I'm gonna show you one last look up at the plant. There's the top, and it all kind of just threads through here till it goes right down to there. Alright, and then now I'm going to show you my other beans. I'm gonna walk over through here. Almost slipped there. Okay, so here's some beans that I've grown. There's the bean. These are all beans. I have some kind of like lentil green peas somewhere. As you can see, beans, beans, beans everywhere. All in these pots. All in these pots are all beans. The rest of these are not beans. But as you can see, they are in fact growing. I planted these all today. Doing pretty good. Pretty excited to see their progress. And yeah. There's also a lucky bamboo with a little shoot coming out of it. A bamboo sucker shoot. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, drop a like. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. It would really help me and the channel out a lot. Thanks for watching. And goodbye. Oops, I forgot about this. So one of the hyacinth bean stems, one day it fell back into the tree and it started to grow itself all throughout. Started growing up through there. And yeah, it's starting to go around the trunk, grew up through there, and it finally ends right about, it ends right about there. As you can see, the tip of the plant is right over there. Yep, that's it. Okay, bye.